Hello, how are my Libra viewers tonight? Want to say thank you to all of you who have subscribed to the channel. If you are new and you are a visitor, please click that lovely subscribe button down below so we can stay connected. And this is going to be for Libra for January 26th and 27th. Just a brief little note because it came up. We have two oracle cards that came up. One came up that's called Cycles, and while this has absolutely nothing to do with anybody but one person, if my high school boyfriend, the Libra that I know, who has watched a couple of my videos, is out there watching, that song, Cycles by Brett Eldridge, kind of reminds me of our former life. So, and I hope you're doing well. I hope life is good. I hope all is well with you and yours. So, all right. We are using the Tarot of Dreams for our weekend reading. Any clarifying cards will come from the 8-Coin Tattoo Tarot. Our first card is up, and it is the 8 of Coins. 8 of Coins. 8 of Coins. Libra, Libra, Libra. Weekend. Ooh. Libra, you have had a decision to make with the 7 of Cups. Libra, 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 Libra. 26, 27, Libra. 26, 27. The Palace of Coins. It's good card. Whoa, lighting. Good card for you to have for your current card. There it goes again. And the Hanging Man. But Pisces card, the Hanging Man's been coming out in a lot of these readings today. All right. Ooh, I don't like this one for you. Like, can we not like just shove it back in the deck? Like, ugh. The 10 of Wands. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Coins. All right. So, Libra, we start off our reading. Just remember, past is any time prior to this reading. So prior to you watching this reading, actually. So if you happen to be watching this reading, say like, you know, I don't know, April 10th or something like that. And, you know, the past cards would be past prior to there, and the future cards would be after that time, not from the time of this reading, or whenever you are viewing it. So let's start off with that past energy because I think it involves our oracle card here. So we start off with you putting a lot of work into something with that 8 of Coins, a lot of work into something. There's a great, this is, I hate when it does that. I'm so sorry, y'all. I gotta get that new tripod like in the next couple weeks so that like, so we can put like the regular camera up. So this is the first time I've ever noticed this in this card. You know, it's really great when you're being led to look at something specific because it gives you information. We have a birdhouse here, a birdhouse in the background. It's like it's illuminated in the background. I feel, Libra, like this is you working to provide for your family in some way, shape, or form. Whether you're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. You working to provide for your family. Working your butt off, actually. And then we move forward, and this is where things kind of get a little bit dicey. I have to censor the card. This is our temptation card. You know, like the forbidden fruit, you know. And I see here, Libra, that you have had many options. Had to make a decision. So I feel like this decision is about people. So even though it's like you have a host of things going on here. So while we have you working your tail off to provide for your family, we also have, you know, temptations, people. There's 7 cups. Maybe there's 7 people you have temptations with, you know. But there's one that outshines all of them with the angel wings coming out of this cup. And that cup is also at the center of the card. So it's like you're having to make a decision, or you had to make a decision on who you want to be with, basically. Then we have at the present time, we have this Palace of Coins. This says that you've done very well for yourself. You're in a place of stability. Not necessarily, there is no, we don't have the swords with the mental thinking and, you know, stuff like that. We don't have the cups, which is very emotional. We don't have the wands, which is very creative and passionate. We have coins. This is comforts of life, you know, material comforts. Working hard, having it pay off for you. So you've done very well for yourself. And you're at a place where things can be peaceful. If everybody else is being peaceful, it can be peaceful for you. And overall, a good place of stability. But we got another little problem here. So going forward, I feel like this is associated with this. So going, I got a little discombobulated. We'll get back to that card here in just a second. Let me continue where I was at, and then I'll put it all together with the one card I'm looking at. So we have the Hanging Man here. The Hanging Man is being entirely gripped with indecision, not knowing what in the world to do at all. And I feel like that indecision is associated with the decision regarding, you know, who do you want to be with? Because you're just kind of sitting still. It's like, well, you know, maybe it'll all work itself out. Well, maybe I'll kind of get some sort of guidance if I just sort of just sit here and not do anything. Kind of like let life pass you by. You know, this is the person that, you know, they go to work, they come home, they sit down, they have dinner, or they go out, they have dinner, they come home, they go to sleep, you know. Everybody does it, but I mean, they do it on autopilot. On autopilot, because there's no direction, there's no action being taken here. So they're like kind of living life on autopilot. Well, that is followed by burdens. Burdens. 10 of Wands is not being able to handle anything else. Like you have hit your limit on the stress and the strain of what you can do. And having to delegate responsibilities to other people, telling people, no, I can't help you move. No, I can't help you do this. No, I can't give you time on this because you need to take care of you. But the beauty of the 10 of Wands, even though this is like not a fun card to see for you at all, and we're going to take a couple clarifiers and see what this is on, and we're also going to take a look at the 7 of Cups. But the beauty of this card is that you're coming to an end point of those burdens. The burdens are going to start lessening and going away. Now, what I neglected to mention, and my apologies, dear Libra, is that the overall energy of this... Oh, wow. The overall energy of this reading is the Page of Coins. Now, the Page of Coins, it just hit me because you're having to decide on a person. The Page of Coins can sometimes be, you know, a marriage proposal. There may be somebody in your life who you're wanting to kind of lock things down with and enjoy all your creature comforts with, you know. Definitely, you know, a very strong vibe there with this particular card. But this card can also just be the herald, the messenger of a new opportunity coming your way. So you did get that warning about temptations. You know, sometimes the grass is not always greener on the other side. And then we also have cycles. Now, this unicorn card is beautiful. There's butterflies on it, and butterflies, you know, signify transformation. The moon is in the background. The moon sometimes can have to do with confusion, anxiety, but they're pointing out the intuitive aspect of the moon in this card. It says everything has its right time. Honor the cycles of your body. Tune into the moon's magic. You know, I think a lot of people who are not really spiritually inclined don't really think too much about, you know, the powers of the moon. But, you know, they say that there's the most accidents around the full moon in July, you know, in terms of like car accidents and stuff like that. People are affected by the moon, and so are in the cycles of the moon. And so are, you know, growth of vegetables and things of that nature. And so, you know, if you're waiting for something to occur and it's not happening in your timing, understand that there is a divine timing in place in some area of your life. And, you know, it will occur when it's supposed to. So, all right, we're using the 8-coin Tattoo Tarot for a couple clarifiers here. Did it again. It's going to drive me crazy. There we go. Okay. It's going to be a long night if it keeps doing that. All right, 7 of Cups, please. Why is the 7 of Cups here for Libra? 7 of Cups. Libra. Just saw that 10 of Wands again. Those burdens are pretty heavy. I feel like you're already starting to feel them, even though you're not coming to the end of the burdens yet. Okay, we have the 3 of Cups. Yeah, there are multiple people here. Multiple people here. And the King of Swords, that's your energy. Ooh, 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 3 of Swords. Okay, 2 3s, definitely third-party situation. So, Libra, my dear Libras, I think that you have found yourself in a third-party situation, or you have been in one at some point in time. You're needing to make a decision about whom you want to be with, like I said. We have 2 3s. We have the 3 of Cups, 3 of Swords, heartbreak, and also third-party situation. So there's been somebody's gotten their heart broken by this situation. Additionally, we have the King of Swords. King of Swords is very, very controlling, strong presence who speaks kind of harshly sometimes, but this says that he demands respect, demands honesty, and so I feel like if that's not you who's you know, trying to be honest and respectful, that you're hoping that somebody else will treat you in that manner. Okay, why is the Hanging Man here for Libra? Ha! Ha! Oh, see, I can't make this stuff up, y'all. Do you remember me saying, I think the reason why the indecision is here is because you needed to make a decision with the 7 of Cups. Your clarifier for the Hanging Man was the 7 of Cups. And in this particular deck, it's very much about temptation too, so watch out for that. Okay, 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands. Okay. So with the 10 of Wands, what we have clarifying the 10 of Wands, I kind of feel like this is your energy, Libra, just because the third party appears to be, and I know not everybody's dealing with a third party situation, but for the person that I'm reading this for, it's very clear that you, the viewer, if this is resonating with you, that you have had more than one person in your life, in your love life. We sometimes see kind of a player energy here with this Knight of Wands, and I mean no disrespect by that whatsoever. It's kind of like a hot and cold energy, not really knowing what you want, and sort of like, kind of like sowing your wild oats all over the place. So, you know, we also have the Six of Wands. I feel like the burden is that you don't want that anymore. You don't want to be that way anymore. You just want, you want to choose one, stick with one, not have to deal with the stresses and the strains and the burdens of this kind of energy. Like I said, it's not going to be for everybody, but if it resonates, you'll know. So, sorry about the lighting, y'all. It's really horrible. I hate it. But it'll be going away soon. Libra, have a beautiful weekend. Good luck making your decision. And I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.